And we're here at the Irving Estuary. We're gonna do a couple of little boardwalks. There's a maze for the kids. So we're gonna just try and be outside this morning and then head into the city, check out this container village this afternoon, maybe try to get some, stereotypical Canadian food delicacies before we leave tomorrow. We had some cinnamon buns for breakfast. So yeah, good day so far. Driving around Irving Park. And the bugs have pushed us into the car a little bit, but we're gonna see what we can see. Ducks. We're seeing if we can find any tidal pools. I don't know if this is the right spot for that though. The squirrel wants to be our friend. And by friend, I mean eat our food. Okay, we finished playground and lunch, and now we're going to see if we can do this maze. Here we go, we're going in the maze, and then hopefully we'll get out. So this maze is fun for the kids. Not a lot of dead ends, which is good. It's a little muddy, but okay. Well, we did not make it all the way through the maze, but we did find our way out, so I call it a moderate success. Now we're gonna go into St. John and go try some stereotypical Canadian food. So we've come to downtown St. John, and there's this like boxcar village that has a bunch of shops and like food vendors and things, and they actually have this country music festival going on right now called Boxcar Festival. So we're just gonna poke our heads in and check it out. First stop, Beaver Tails. We got the Trip and the Triple Trip and the Classic. Let's try them. Classic Beaver Tails. It's like if an elephant ear and a donut had a baby. I don't need one of these every day, but they're solid. So apparently it's Canadian Go-Gurt. It's called Tubes. And this is like put on by the Canadian Dairy Farmers Association, so they're just giving these out for free. We'll see how much sugar is in this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and guess a lot. Canadian Go-Gurt update. Not actually Go-Gurt. It was very much just like normal, not too sweet yogurt that was in a tube. A+. We are now in a town called St. Stephen, right across the border from the US, and we hear that this is some sort of chocolate capital. So we stopped to check out a chocolate factory, get the little tour, try some of their chocolate before crossing the border back into the US. So we finished at the museum, went to the gift shop, bought some more chocolate, and now we're at this park across the street. We had some lunch. And the kids are playing in the splash pad playground, so we'll probably be here for a little bit, just let them get some energy out. And then I think the plan is to go to a little diner, try some poutine before we cross the border. Across the river there is Maine. So we're super, super close to the US. I think it's just like down the road, and then we cross the bridge, go through border control and stuff. So yeah, we're almost back. Plan is just to go in. We're staying in a place in Bangor, check in, spend the night, and then I peace out around midday tomorrow. So yeah, nice chill end to our little adventure. Well, I think that's the bridge to the border, and that's probably border control. Pretty little river, Maine's on the other side, and it's a little lighthouse. How very Canadian. So I just made it down to the Civic Center to use the bathrooms. It's funny, in the last like 5 months, all the places I've been, everybody's called like a bathroom something different. And like when I'm in the UK and Ireland, it's usually toilets is what they call it. But every once in a while it's loo, like in England usually, or public conveniences is sometimes what they're labeled as. And then here it's washroom is what it is. So it's like I keep having to mentally change what I call it when I'm asking where they are, which is, didn't think that's what any of my brain power this summer would be going towards. But so the chocolate place we went to, there's like all these commemorative things about the family. This is one commemoration. It's interesting. This family kind of owns this town, it feels like. But it's supposed to come with the cheese, all melty, all together. Here we go, going across the border into the States.
Cool, bud.
Entering Eastern time zone.
Ooh, look at the water, guys. Got some nice rapids out on this side.
Turn right onto Bering Street.
Well, we made it to our accommodations, our little Airbnb. It's a little weird place. It's like just, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes outside of Bangor, but it's like above an old like one pump gas station / convenience store Chinese food place. It's a little weird, but and that those things are not working and open and functional anymore. So we're only here for a night. It's fine. We're trying to make dinner. We'll probably just chill for the night, and then tomorrow morning get up, get ourselves ready, and they'll drop me off at the airport, and that'll be the end of our reunion trip for 2023. Hello from Bangor, Maine. So we decided to get one less ice cream, even though it's 10 in the morning, before they drop me at the airport. And then I have a long day of travel ahead of me. So why not have some sugar to start my day? Okay, here we are at Jimmy's. Great. Okay. Ice cream over here is always really, really good. This is a small, by the way. Okay. 9.5, really good. So the security, there's 6 gates at this airport, and the security like literally lets you out at your gate. So here I am. Hello, from New Jersey. I am here for like 4.5 hours. The flight they tried to put me on, like, yeah, I'm here for 4.5 hours. So there is a flight that leaves in an hour. I don't think I can get on it, but I might try just to see. We'll see. I forgot about this taking a bus to the other terminal piece. Airport is scrolling TikTok. Wild times. Okay, I'm definitely here until 7. Hopefully the flight's not delayed. This place is like a mall. Like, that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm in a mall. Like, it's wild. Like, this feels like the food court. I got Dunkin' because I haven't had it on the East Coast, and I feel like I always need to have it once. This was $5. Like, you can buy Starbucks for that price. So yeah, it's like probably about 3 something. So I boards at like 6:30, so I have like 3.5 hours to kill. Might walk around a bit, figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner. Yeah, there's no lounge here that I have access to. There's a few lounges, and there actually aren't very many, but there are a few. I have 3 different lounge access cards, and none of them get me access to any of the lounges that are currently open here. So that's a little annoying, considering I'm here for so long. So I'm just gonna walk around, try to kill time, get some steps in, and then hopefully I leave on time. Well, that was an adventure. I went to get like a falafel sandwich because I was like, okay, what can I take on the plane that's not gonna like be disgusting if it gets cold, and all of these things. First they had to make the falafel, and there was like a line of people waiting for it, and then they made it, and then 2 of my credit cards were declined because the machine doesn't work. So I was just like, okay, whatever, I'll just pay with cash. So I paid with cash. And then I was leaving, and there was this whole debacle about like a tahini sauce and a not tahini, I don't even know. It was a wild ride. And now my flight's delayed for ½ hour. So Jersey, really not, and yeah, really not it for me. Okay, I think I'm gonna go sit at my gate and I guess just wait until the flight comes in that I'm supposed to get on to go the other direction. So fingers crossed that what is currently a half an hour delay does not become any more. Okay, the Mediterranean food place saga continues. The tahini that the guy was like, you have to have tahini, he put in this little cup, but apparently he didn't close the lid because I like slid it in my bag. Like I wasn't jostling around, I was literally just placed it in, I wasn't carrying the bag. It spilled everywhere in the paper bag, all over my sandwich. So I cleaned it up as best I can, but now everything smells like garlic. So I will never know what it was like to have my sandwich with tahini, as this guy was very insistent upon. I will say one thing about the Newark airport. They have the most eclectic variety of seating options. I'm on like this lounge situation. They have all these regular chairs. They have like these wooden ones over there. There's like these other loungers. Like, if you have to get stuck in the airport, which apparently I do, at least you have some, you know, comfier options, and like every seat has charging, so that's kind of nice too. So trying not to make it all doom and gloom. Also, I've almost closed all my rings. Nearly 2 hours
Ladies and
later.
gentlemen, this is pre-boarding only.
I'm so tired.
For the Seattle.
Things that you scan your own boarding pass to get on, but it's more complicated. It needs to be. Nobody knows how to use it. There's all these rules. Get me out of New Jersey. Made it back to SeaTac. It is midnight, but in my body it's 3 in the morning. Let's remember that when I booked these tickets back in like January, my flight was supposed to get in just before 8 p.m. So yeah, all public transportation except 3 buses that are gonna take 2 hours. The light rail has stopped basically. So I'm gonna take a really expensive Uber home and hopefully get there in like 30 minutes. Fingers crossed. There's no other delays because I'm exhausted. Who knew just crossing the country would be this exhausting? I feel like I was less tired when I got to England, but it is what it is. Onward. Chaos at the airport. Everyone needs a ride. Well, I'm home. It is just after 1 in the morning, Seattle time, which means it's just after 4 in the morning in my body. So, yeah, it's a little later than I anticipated, but I made it. It's kind of surreal to be home after being gone for 6 weeks. Like, I feel like I just left, but at the same time, everything, like, my room looks so big. Like, my bedroom looks so big. I think I'm just used to small spaces now. So, clearly my voice is shot. I'm gonna have a shower and wash off the plane, and then I'm going to bed. So, things are coming along on this European adventure slash some adventures on the East Coast in Canada. I might be going on, and I'm gonna be doing a couple of more local things the rest of the summer. Might film, might not sure, but hope you enjoyed this. Fingers crossed, next summer, more adventures.